He worked under two prime ministers during his tenure as a member of parliament and held many high-profile cabinet positions. The Honourable Donald MacDonald was Minister of Finance, Energy, National Defence and Government House Leader under Prime Minister Trudeau. When he was first elected, the Liberals were led by Prime Minister Lester Pearson.
And he was referred to as Mike, but to me he was always Mr. Pearson. He was an older man. And I was just a parliamentary secretary, which is the highest level I attained when I was with his government. It's remarkable, you know. Usually in a minority government, it's very difficult to achieve anything. And he, as you said, he had two of them for a total of 5 years altogether. I think that probably only Mr. Pearson could have done that.
After Pearson stepped down, MacDonald supported Trudeau at the 1968 Leadership Convention.
We had spent some time together. We were both parliamentary secretaries in the 67, 68. And in the fall of 67, we were both appointed down to the United Nations General Assembly in New York. And while we would sit on different committees there and do different things, we'd meet regularly and talk and so on. And I got to know him well. And also I had the firm conviction at that time that the next Prime Minister of Canada had to be Francophone and, of course, effective in English as well.
Across the benches in the House of Commons, the Progressive Conservatives were led by various people, but one stood out the most.
Diefenbaker was remarkable. He had this, in the House of Commons, he would have an absolutely untenable case to get up. The surrounding facts be absolutely untenable, but he'd get up in a speech, make a speech and bring in an irrelevance from here and a tone from there and so on. At the end of it, you'd say, geez, he really worked us over on that one. The following morning, you'd read it in the House of Commons in the Hansard and say, what was I worried about? But he had that great presence in the House. He was a very effective opposition leader.
Tomorrow, the future of the Liberal Party in Canada. Christopher Brown, 6:30 News, Uxbridge.
And the star character in that was a rabbit who was handsome, had lots of friends, great intelligence, but had very big feet, and he was